Hey guys, what's up? What's up? So there were some technical difficulties, so I had to go on and readjust. So let's get this light. There we go. That's better. What is up? Welcome to the live. I'm so excited to be here with you today. We are going to be discussing 37 tools for your business. 37 tools for your business. So we're going to get into it. It is a long list. There is a lot to cover. So I'm going to try to get into all these tools with you today. There will be a PDF that I'll be creating for this. I just wanted the live to kind of be chill, sit back, and relax. So that way, if you guys had any questions, it could be interactive. We can chat in the chat and just trying to get as much of this information out to you as possible. And I hope that it's super beneficial to you. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. So again, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So what spawned this whole idea of this 37 tools for your business is I just celebrated my 37th birthday last week, and I said it would be so cool if I used that milestone to share with you some of the tools that I have used in my business and some of the tools that I recommend to clients to use in their business as well. And also just give you an overview of what's out there because some tools people don't even know exist, and some of these tools can actually help you to streamline your process and make things so much easier for you. So I'm excited to share these tools with you, and I hope that it's beneficial. So little introduction to who I am. My name is Nadine, and I am the owner of ETB Digital, which is a digital marketing and branding agency. And we opened up back in 2020. I have background in business and marketing. I've owned several of my own small businesses in the past, mainly product-based businesses. And I also have worked for a variety of different businesses over different industries for the past, I guess, dating myself now, but a little under 2 decades. So I'm super excited to just be on here and share this information with you. And I'm like, I just told you how old I am, so you already know. So what is ETB Digital? I share with you about that. So we are a digital marketing agency, and we work with a range of different clients, especially small businesses that need help in marketing their business, building their brand awareness, and on our Instagram page, I do share some tips and some insights to help you guys do that. Also, we do have a free community that launched this year. So I'm super excited about that. And there's going to be more things happening within that community. So, very, very excited about that. So, getting right into the topic, there is a framework that we talk about inside of ETB Digital. And this framework is called the customer journey. And there are 5 steps in customer journey. So the tools that I'm going to be sharing with you today is going to help you to understand how they can be implemented across the different stages of your customer's journey. There are a lot of different ways these tools can be implemented. Some of these tools fall under more than one category inside of the customer journey. So I do just want to give you a quick refresher if you have been here before, and this is going to be new for you if you have never heard about the customer journey before. So I'm going to be sharing with you what are the 5 levels of the customer journey so you can get a better understanding of what they are. And then I'll start getting into the tools and just sharing how they work. Some of the tools are available through ETB Digital. What's really neat about what we do at the ETB Digital is that we do offer different tools through a variety of partners. And some of these partners are big name partners that you guys already know of. So one of the partners that we are excited that we have the opportunity to work with, we're actually using one of their services right now, which is Google. So Google does have a ton of tools. I don't think they're one of the ones that I've mentioned in this list. It is a pretty extensive list, so we might cover actually a little bit more than 37. I did schedule a good chunk of time for this live. However, based on how things go, I might be able to share all 37 plus, or I might not get through all of them. So we'll see. And then also depends on just how much detail. I just figured I'd make this live really free flowing and fun. So if anybody had any questions, we could dive into those live and get into it. Also, there will be a replay. So if you are watching this on the replay, thank you. If this replay is up and you are watching it on the replay, then you will also already have access to a PDF that I created, which is going to outline what all these tools are. And if you are watching this live and you would like to get the replay, definitely join us inside of the ETB Digital community. The link is going to be in the description. Since I did have some technical difficulties with this live, it didn't go live right at 12 when I had it hoped that it would go live. So there were some issues with the webcam. So I had to restart the live. And in restarting the live, brought me to having to go on and create it from scratch. So there might be a little bit of a delay there. If you were trying to get into the live direct, hopefully you can see that I am up and live and streaming now, but that's enough rambling. Let's get into what y'all came here for, okay? So let's break down the customer journey. So like I said, there's 5 steps within the customer journey. So step number 1 is awareness, brand awareness. And this is the step where you are letting people know that you are a business, that you exist, that you have things to sell, and you're letting people know that, hey, I'm here. Let's work together. The next thing is findability. So now that you have your business up, you need to make sure that you're placing yourself in places where people will be able to find you. People that are looking for your products and your services will be able to find you on the great interwebs. Also, offline as well. Offline is so important, but that's not the topic for today. That's a topic for another day. But just having the tools that you need in order to get yourself out there online, to build your online presence, build your visibility, and that's what findability is all about. Next up, you need a place to convert. So conversion is the next step. And conversion just basically means that you are leading somebody somewhere. So that way they're doing a thing, an interaction, in order to get a result, right? So typically the way we know of this the best is for e-commerce store, for example. They are going to bring you to their website. When you get to their website, you're going to buy something. That is the conversion. Another way that we see conversion happening that isn't necessarily sales, but could lead up to future and potential sales is through getting someone to join your email list, for example. That is the conversion. So having a place optimized for conversion to take place is super important. Okay. So the next step is going to be reputation. And actually, this is actually before conversion. So it's awareness, findability, reputation, and then conversion. So reputation and advocacy, which is the 5th step, are kind of similar. So I'm clumping those together for the purposes of this video. So reputation and advocacy basically means you having a good reputation with your customers and your clients. So when you do work, you want to make sure that you are letting your clients know to, hey, share your experience. How did we do? Can I get a review? Can I get some feedback? And making sure that you are aware of the reputation that your business has. And by doing that, you want to be asking for reviews and for like also managing reviews, because there's other people that may not have actually done business with your business. They may have heard about your business. Word of mouth referral is major for helping to grow a business. It's the free, cost effective, easy way to grow a business. So with that being said, just knowing what people are saying about your business online is so important, and you want to have a way to manage your reputation. So we're going to get into that as one of the tools today. And then leading into advocacy, that's just really making sure that you are going out and asking for this feedback, asking for these reviews. And again, there are tools to help you do that, and we are going to be covering those things in today's live. So let's go ahead and get into it. I actually try to categorize these, and it made me feel a little crazy because, like I said, a lot of these tools can fit into multiple categories. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is social media management. And the reason why we're going to talk about social media management first is because, hey, that's what we're doing right now. This is social media that we are using to connect with each other. It is one of the best forms, one of the free forms, one of the easiest forms of connecting with your customers and clients. So these are kind of like bonus tools that I didn't include under the 37 because everybody pretty much knows about them. But let's just go over quickly some of the social media outlets that exist. And I'm actually going to, I guess I could include this in there kind of sort of because there's one tool that is so underrated that I feel is so underrated that I absolutely love. And I'm telling you, it's a bomb tool. So if we look at things like Instagram, we look at things like YouTube, TikTok, which is something that I'm not currently using myself, but I know a lot of people use it and they've seen a lot of success with it. There's Facebook. A lot of people love Facebook, especially businesses. Some people are like, not sure about Facebook for business, but it's actually a really good place for business. A lot of the friends and people that I know that use Facebook actually have seen really great results with it. Next up is LinkedIn. Okay, so a lot of people love LinkedIn. I have not invested a lot of time into LinkedIn. It's something I'm looking at for the future. I mean, it makes sense for the type of business that I do, but I have not even used LinkedIn, and I still find that I'm able to connect with my personal ideal clients on other platforms. So LinkedIn is there. And this is the underrated one right here is Pinterest. Pinterest is so good. So having these particular tools are important to build your brand awareness, but these are the tools that we're actually going to get into and talk about today because social media can be very time consuming. It can take a lot of time, it can take a lot of energy, and there is a strategy for social media in itself. So when it comes to digital marketing, there's so many different strategies that exist within marketing. You have your social media strategy, you have your email marketing strategy, you have your advertising strategy, there's strategies on top of strategies, you have your overall business strategy. So there's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of wheels moving. So we're going to talk about some social media management tools. And the first one, I'm going to talk about a couple that I've used before in the past that I really, really liked. So, number one, I'm going to talk about later.com. I think I can probably share my screen. I might pull them up so you guys can get a peek if you have never seen Later. This is not sponsored. This is not an affiliate situation happening here, but Later is something that I have used before and I really, really like it. But for some reason, my internet is being picky. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see that. So here we have Later. Okay, so Later is really cool. And it looks like link in bio is now a part of this, which I didn't know that because it's been so long since I've used Later. But Later is a great way to schedule your content. And what I like about Later and why Later is really amazing is that you actually have the ability to schedule your content across multiple platforms. It looks like now they also do include TikTok, which is really, really cool. And my tried and true Pinterest is on there. So Later is a really great tool to use, and I highly recommend them. Again, not sponsored, but they're a great tool. So next up, we have social marketing. And social marketing, I'm partial to social marketing because social marketing is a tool that is available within Crown Control. Okay, so Crown Control is the online business app that we provide to our clients. So I'm just going to do a quick little peek inside of Crown Control so you can see what it's looking like. And as you can see, it outlines the customer journey that I was speaking about earlier. So that is what you can see there on Crown Control. Okay, so this is going to show you a bunch of products here on the left hand side. On this particular account, I do not have social marketing enabled, so I'm not going to get into showing you that and what that actually looks like. However, social marketing is a tool that allows you to connect to Facebook and Google, which are two other really great tools for your business. We touched on Facebook briefly, but social marketing allows you to schedule out your content. So it is going to allow you to schedule your posts to Facebook and Google in the free version. So Crown Control has a free version and there's also paid version. So the Crown Control I'm showing you is inside of here, one of the free versions. It's actually a paid uh, option that we do offer to add social marketing. But within this particular account that I'm showing you right now, it does not have social marketing included because, like I said, it's only the free options that are included in here. However, if you stay to the end, I will be sharing with you how you can get to test out a lot of these products that I'm going to be talking about inside of Crowd Control that you're going to get additional to, which is pretty sweet. All right, so the next tool that I'm going to be talking about, which is also a tool that comes through Crowd Control, is I'm going to just uh, stop sharing my screen for now, and we'll get back to that later. But uh, this particular tool is called Imperial Voice. And this tool is falling under the social media management category, but it also can fall under the reputation category as well for customer review management. And basically, what that tool does, it helps you to connect with your clients and customers that you have already worked with, that you have already serviced, and it allows you to request a review from them. And you can set it up in an automated manner so that way you can go out and have that running for you, or you can have us set it up for you inside of our agency where we will actually go and do that for you. So it would just be in your workflow. So whenever someone completes a purchase, tries your services, you can actually go in there and you can request that they leave you a review. So that is another tool that is really great. Also, another tool for social media management is Buffer. So this is a tool, again, this is not sponsored. This is a tool, I don't know if they're still around, but it was a tool that I used to use way back when, again, for scheduling social media content. Just checking to see if they're still around. Yes, they are. So what's really sweet about them, just like later, they do include all of the networks. So I'm going to go ahead and share that with you quickly so you see another alternative that you can use. So as you can see, they have TikTok, they have LinkedIn, they have Google as well, which is great. I don't know if later has it. I didn't notice that they had it, but they give you some different options there to be able to schedule out your content, which is really great. Streamline your process in regards to social media advertising. Okay. I'm just looking at the time and I'm looking at how much stuff I got going on. So I am just going to get right into the other tools and go from there. So, because I have two different lists that I'm working off of, guys. I try to categorize it and then I try to list all the tools so I wouldn't skip any. But yeah, like I said, it was a bigger job than I thought it was going to be. So thank you so much for bearing with me. All right, so the next tool that I'm going to talk to you about is Listing Builder. So Listing Builder is a tool also that is within the Crown Control app, which Crown Control itself is a tool that has a whole bunch of cool stuff, but these are some additional tools that you can get within Crown Control. So Crown Control provides Listing Builder. Local SEO is another name for that, and you're moving more into the findability aspect of things with that being mentioned. So what's neat about Listing Builder is that it allows you to list yourself and manage your listings across multiple listing softwares. So let's see here if I can pull that up for you so you can get a better idea of what that would look like. Okay, so I don't have Listing Builder enabled on here, but what's really great is that just inside of Crown Control, there is Business Profile. And Business Profile allows you to pretty much do the same thing but on a smaller scale. And this is included in the basic version of Crown Control. So you can actually go and set up your business profile. And setting up your business profile through here is actually going to allow you to adjust your hours of operation, descriptions for your business. And we've recently just integrated AI into this as well. So you can even suggest a description of what your business does, and it will go ahead and pull it up right there, just like that. And then you can have your social media links added in here and images added in here as well. So that is that on that. Really exciting. Really exciting. So that is a tool available within Crown Control. So Listing Builder is another tool, like I was saying, that also helps you to do that. Next, we spoke on it briefly, Imperial Voice. So again, it's not activated in here, but it's something that you can definitely use in order to drive those reviews to your business, which is going to help you with your advocacy and your reputation marketing. Okay, next up, we have advertising intelligence. So when it comes down to building your brand and building your awareness, advertising is a great way to push your business in front of people that need the products and services that you are offering. So with that being said, we already know all of the social media networks that I shared with you earlier do include different options for ads. Facebook ads basically covers everything on Instagram as well as Facebook, obviously. So that is one way to use your advertising dollars to invest in that. As well, Pinterest, there's availability there through Pinterest to do advertising there. Google as well, advertising through Google. If you have any questions about which advertising platforms are the best for your business model and what you're trying to achieve, let's have a chat about that. So there will be a link available for you to book in a brand clarity session with me if that is something that you would like to do. And there'll be details that will be available for that later on in the live, but you can get all the information in the description box as well if you are watching this on YouTube for the replay. So there's that. Next up, actually still talking about advertising intelligence. So with advertising intelligence, what makes this really cool is it allows you to streamline all of your advertising, everywhere that you're advertising, all in one place, which makes it really simple and easy to manage and to navigate. So there's that. Next up, let's talk about Calendar Hero. Okay, so I love Calendar Hero. Calendar Hero would fall more so under, it has a couple different things that it falls under, to be honest, because Calendar Hero is going to allow you to basically manage your time, right? Time management, but it's also going to allow you to schedule different meetings with different people to talk about business. If you're someone that does clarity sessions or business sessions or coaching sessions or anything like that, any type of consulting, things like that, this is going to be very helpful for your business to help you organize your time. So collaboration and workflow is what this is going to fall under, which does fall under the awareness piece of the digital marketing spectrum and following the 5 steps in the customer journey. Okay, so Calendar Hero, which I absolutely love, and this is activated. So I'm going to show this to you because we just recently added this in here and I love it so much. Because whenever I have meetings, every single day, it sends me an email with a summary of all the meetings that I have for the day. So here it is right here, Calendar Hero. Let me make sure that you can see what's going on. Okay. So opening up Calendar Hero. I integrate right into whatever calendar you want to integrate it into. And this is available for the free $99, y'all, inside of Crown Control, which I absolutely love that we're able to offer this amazing software. It is so cool. You can also upgrade your software if you would like. If you would like to have the full version and try some of the extra stuff that it offers, but the basic version is so amazing and it's so good and it's so great and I absolutely love it. I also do have some different software that I use. This is not the exact software that I'm using, but it integrates so seamlessly with the other software that I use. So I have software that I use within the business. So when my clients book in their sessions, as you can see, I do have a session with a client booked in for today. So it allows you to go in and invite people to meetings, to schedule meetings, and it will go right into your calendar. So what I love about this is that it also integrates seamlessly with your calendar. I like using Google Calendars, so that's another tool for your business right there. Google Calendar for scheduling and time management. So because I use Google Calendar, it allows me to connect my Google Calendar so any meetings that I have are going to be in there and available for myself. And that way I'm not double booking. Okay, so it's a really great tool. It's so awesome. I can't speak about it enough. I don't have a lot of time to get all into the nitty gritty of it, but it's pretty sweet and it shows, your calendar, all the things that you have going on. So I love that. So next up is Crankwheel. So Crankwheel, we'll just touch on this briefly. I'm trying to see where I categorized it here, what that would fall under. It does fall under conversion, because what's neat about Crankwheel is allows you to record your computer screen. So for example, there's somebody that needed help with something on your website, or say you were doing a review or you were offering an audit of some type, and you needed to show your screen and have somebody come in for that meeting to let them see what's happening on your screen. Virtual meetings are a major thing right now. So what I like about Crankwheel is it allows you to go in and record your screen. It is available inside of Crown Control. We do have a freemium version in there that you can test out on trial basis, and you can upgrade if you would like to upgrade. So that is another option there. Moving along, we have Movolo. So these Crankwheel and Movolo, a lot of these products that I'm speaking to you about are partnered products that we have integrated inside of the Crown Control software. So what's neat about it is everything is going to be available in a sweet little dashboard. So as you could see, going back and looking at Crown Control here, when I clicked on Calendar Hero, it actually opened up a brand new window, but you have access to different products within Crown Control here. So anything that's activated, so social marketing, if it was activated, it would be listed here. Imperial Voice, if it was activated, it would be listed here. So those are some of the things there to consider when you are using Crown Control, is that any of the partner products that we offer through ETB Digital will seamlessly be integrated into your Crown Control portal, which is super, super sweet. And like I said, Crown Control Basic is available for free, and the link to sign up will also be in the description box of this video. All right, so Movolo, as we were talking about, it's not activated inside of this particular account. But what's really nice about this product is that it allows you to offer loyalty discounts to customers and clients. So this is to help generate more sales within your business and to incentivize people to visit your website to make purchases. If you have a brick and mortar store, it allows you to connect with individuals that have previously come to your business and just have that rapport building opportunity with them to let them know what's happening and incentivize them to come back to check you guys out again. So that is a really great tool as well. Next up is OChatBot. Again, it's not activated within this version of Crown Control, but I absolutely love OChatBot. I've used it myself personally on one of my old websites Right now, there is a major rebrand happening for ETB Digital. I myself as well, the company, the business, we were previously located in Alberta. Now we are located in Ontario. So there's been a lot of shifts and changes and rebranding. And I myself am using a lot of these tools to help me with my rebrand and to shift everything over. So I'll probably be offering more tutorials if that is something that you want to see. I know on Instagram, there was a huge vote of confidence for behind the scenes and more tutorials and things like that. So if you are not already following us on Instagram, definitely go ahead and do that. The link again will be in the description box so you can connect and get some of those behind the scenes. And then there will be some more amazing content coming to YouTube. So this is the first YouTube video that I think I'm going to actually leave up. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this active for the public or if I'm going to make it private and only have it available for individuals inside of the community. Only time will tell. But if you are watching this live, or even if you are catching this on the replay and you're not yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, definitely go ahead and do that because there's going to be so much more content coming out. And I'm super excited about that. I'm just working on a ton of stuff right now and it's all coming together, but I'm super excited. So moving along, OChatBot. So OChatBot is really great for optimizing your website because when someone goes to your website, it is going to interact with them. And when they get to your website and they see the chatbot come up, I know you guys have been to websites where there's chatbots. And typically, if it's a new website and if you're looking for something specific and you can't find it, having a chatbot is amazing because then the visitor to your website is able to get the help that they need right away. So we love that. And OChatBot is one that I personally recommend. Are there other options for chatbots? Absolutely, positively. There's so many different options for chatbots, but OChatBot is available within Crown Control. There is a package of, I believe it's 12 products that you can get access to the basic products within Crown Control. I'm going to do a little promo for y'all where you can get that access for the free 99. So definitely leave a comment if you'd like more information about that. And any links to that, I'll be placing in the description box, or it will be included inside of the PDF that will be available tomorrow. So the replay, the PDF, all that good jazz will be all packaged up, ready to go, available tomorrow for anybody that wants to catch that on the replay. Next up is PruPay. So PruPay is a conversion aspect because what that is going to allow you to do is to accept payments from your, accept payments from your clients and customers. And it's a touchless payment processor, and it is available for the free 99. And what's really, really cool about this right now, for I believe it's the first 90 days of setting up your account with PruPay, they're not even taking any fees. So typically there's transaction fees that come with different software. So I'm actually going to talk about some other softwares for being able to take payments because there are a lot out there. And I'm going to talk about the ones that I particularly like and love and use. So PruPay is great. Like I said, you can try that for the free 99 and there's no fees for the first 90 days, which is really great. Next up is the tried and true. If you have been doing business online for a minute, you already know about this one. If you've been shopping online for a minute, you already know about this. If you were someone that was out here doing that for the past 10 years, this is probably the main one that everybody knows, that everybody talks about. But unfortunately, a lot of people have kind of strayed away from them for various reasons. I am also one of those people who don't use this as often as I used to because all my previous business websites that I've ever had has used this as the main payment processor. And if you've not guessed what it is yet, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the suspense right now. It is PayPal. Okay, PayPal has been tried and true. A lot of people have used PayPal. My clients use PayPal. PayPal is the main thing on the scene, right? But a lot has changed since technology has advanced and it has opened up a lot of doors to other software as well. So the next one that a lot of people love to use that I've also used in the past. And the reason why I actually used this one was because once upon a time, I wanted to start doing in person sales for one of my businesses that I had. And PayPal at that time in Canada did not offer this feature. So I discovered Square. So Square is really great. I know a few people who use Square and love it. And they have their own website. You can create your own little checkout through Square. And it comes with a card reader, where PayPal at the time did not come with a card reader unless you were in the US. So that's how I started using Square. It was short lived because I didn't end up doing as many in person events as I thought I was going to do. But Square is a really, really great software to use. And again, I believe it's free to get started on Square. And they do also provide you with a card reader. Next up is Stripe. Stripe, I don't believe, has a card reader, but Stripe is something that I've been using for at least the past, I want to say, 4 to 5 years. And it's something that I recommend to clients as well if they are looking for something above and beyond PayPal. Typically, the smaller businesses that we start working with that are just getting started, startups, PayPal, low cost, easy to set up. So a lot of people go with PayPal, but Stripe is actually very simple to set up, a lot easier to set up than it used to be. So Stripe is something that I highly, highly recommend when it comes to payment processing, especially if you're running an e-commerce site. It just makes it so much easier, or you have any website. Connecting to Stripe is great. And again, it's free except for the payment processing fees. All right, next up is reputation management. Before I forget, reputation management. So this ties into the whole advocacy / reputation aspect of the customer journey. And I guess I can stop sharing. Actually, no, I'm not going to stop sharing my screen because this one is next. And then we're going to go through some of these other tools inside of Crown Control. So reputation management. This is great because it helps you to see what reviews you're getting in your business. It helps you to get real-time access to that information and see how your reviews are trending over time, if they are improving, if they're not. And it's available right at your fingertips, really easy to navigate and to manage. And you also get notified when people leave new reviews, which is really great. So that's what we love for that. There are some other tools that I'm going to be going into soon, and I'll pull them up and you'll see. These ones are available on different free trials within Crown Control. So I'm super excited about this as well. So even if you get the basic and you don't take part in these other tools that I've shared with you, there are going to be some tools that are ready to go for you to try on a trial. And then if you decide to continue using them after the trial, there's different prices associated with them. Of course, you can schedule in a meeting and I'd be more than happy to go over all of these different tools and see which ones work the best for your business, which ones are worth investing in, again, based on what your business strategy is. Okay? So let's get into it. Close that tab. The next one is all about the website. Okay, conversion. For conversion, you need a website. So before I get into a website, as you can see it listed here beautifully to the left inside of Crown Control, because it is active within this particular Crown Control account. So the next one is going to be websites. So tried and true, the one that I use all the time. I'm saving that for the very last because that one's actually included inside of Crown Control and I love it, and I'm going to share why I love it. So before I get to that, I'm going to share one that I used for maybe 7 days on the trial, and then I've never used it again. But it's probably one of the most popular ones. A lot of people use it. A lot of people love it. There's so many tools and integrations and plugins and stuff that people use, and they love it to the core, and that is Shopify. Shopify. Everybody loves Shopify. Everybody talks about Shopify. Everybody promotes Shopify. Shopify is great. Again, like I said, I can't go into too much depth about Shopify because I literally used it for 7 days. I want to say 10 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. It was a long time ago. and I was trying to set up a website, and I started using it on the trial, and then I got converted to something else. I kind of wanted to see what it was like because there was one that I was using, which was kind of complicated, but I stuck it out, I figured it out, and I still use it to this day. Again, I'll reveal that later, but Shopify is great. Next, I have never used this one. A lot of people talk about it. A lot of people think it's great. A lot of people make templates for it and the whole 9 yards. Squarespace, I personally have never used Squarespace, so I cannot talk about how it works, the pros and cons of it, because I personally have never used it, nor do I ever recommend it to my clients. None of my clients have ever used Squarespace as far as I'm aware of. So that's the next one. This one I have used. And this one, the next one I'm getting into, I loved it back then. And I heard it's out here killing the scene right now. And I'm very proud of them and their growth. However, I'm stuck on what I use because I've been using it for so long. And I'm probably not going to go back to this one. But this was the very, very, very first website builder I ever used when it first came out. And the reason why I loved it is because it was very visually appealing. If you guys are familiar with websites and website building software, you might already know what I'm talking about. And it's Wix. Wix has come such a long way, but I absolutely loved it just because it was so visually appealing. And the fact that I do talk a lot about branding and love all things branding. I'm sure you can understand if you're familiar with Wix why I love Wix. Matter of fact, I haven't pulled up another website for a bit. So let's go ahead and see what Wix has going on because I'm actually kind of curious because I remember when Wix first came out, I was all over Wix like white on rice. Now they're even better than they were before. So that is pretty amazing. So look, Wix. What I love about Wix is that they have definitely improved the online store. Back in the day when I was using Wix, there was no online store integration. So it was a minute, okay, since I use Wix. They also have improved their search engine optimization, which is really great. I'm not sure how good it is in comparison to the one that I love, but let me tell you something. One thing about Wix, if you want a beautiful website, Wix is going to help you make a beautiful website. That's one thing I absolutely loved about it back then. Still love about it now. But like I said, I have moved on to other pastures. So Wix is great. Absolutely love Wix. And I think it's great for those that like things that are super visually appealing and like the click, drag, and drop. But then this bad boy that I've been using for years that never used to have drag and drop options, that now it has drag and drop options. Plus, it is the king of all website builders when it comes to search engine optimization, which we're going to get into a little bit later. But if you know anything about building a business online and you don't know about search engine optimization, we need to talk. It's time to book in a session because search engine optimization is what's going to help you get found online. Search engine optimization is so important, in fact, right now that a lot of the social media networks, aka Instagram, especially Instagram, that never even cared about search engine optimization is now spending all their time, energy, and effort getting that algorithm aligned with search engine optimization. Because back in the day, the only line on Instagram that was search engine optimized was your name. So if you were just using your name, so for me, my first name's Nadine. If I was just using Nadine inside of that and I was trying to build a business, it didn't make no sense. So that's why you'll see a lot of people on Instagram tell you to optimize your profile. So in your name category, it does not say what your actual name is. It does not say what your actual business name is, unless your business name includes the keywords that people are going to be searching when they're looking for your business, because that was the only line that was search engine optimized. But now Instagram is like, let's get it together. This is another reason why I love Pinterest, why people be sleeping on Pinterest. And Pinterest is a goat because Pinterest is literally the visual Google. Pinterest is SEO optimized out the wazoo. Okay. So Pinterest is so bomb for getting your stuff found. Okay. So Search engine optimization is a really big deal. If you are someone that is focused on content marketing, search engine optimization is going to be super important for you. Search engine optimization is going to help you get found out here in these online streets. Okay? Remember, I told you. If you remember nothing else from this live, if you don't remember anything else I talked to you about, search engine optimization, which is why I love this next website builder. And if you've been in these digital streets for a minute, you already know it's WordPress. Okay. So here where you see website, when you click on this bad boy right here, you are going to get the free version. And I did a behind the scenes of this on Instagram. I think it was last week. And I didn't go ahead and connect my actual domain name because I wanted you guys to see when I did this what it would actually look like. So this link right here, etbdigital.websitepro.hosting. This right here is what you would see. So for example, your business is ABC Business. So when you set up your crown control and we activate the free version of Website Pro on your account, or website on your account, not the Pro, because when you have Pro, that's when you're able to upgrade and get a domain. Staging, this also allows you to go in and do staging on your website, but I'm not going to click any of this stuff because then it's going to bring up the little bad boy to tell you to upgrade. So we're not going to do that right now. But this link right here is going to open up your website if you have the free version. If you have the Pro version, then you'll be able to customize your domain name and put, for example, for me, it'll be etbdigital.net, coming soon. The website's pretty much done. I just wanted to share that with you. So when you click on it, you can see etbdigital.website.pro.hosting. So if it was your business, it would say abcbusiness.websitepro.hosting. So it's kind of the same thing that Shopify does. If you're familiar with Shopify, you're going to get the .shopify or shopify.com / I think it's yourbusiness.shopify.com is how they do it. But it's the same type of thing. So this is a website. You can set up this website. You can use it. It's going to work. You can take payments, all of that, but it's not going to be super professional. I always recommend to get a professional domain. So in my case, it'll be etbdigital.net. It's just not connected right now for the purposes of this particular video. So as you can see, this is the website, and isn't it cute? Yes. It is cute. Okay, so this is just the main landing page for the ETB Digital website. Within Website Express, it allows you to go in and to build your website. So you can go in and you can edit your website. In here, it also shows you some different analytics about your site here, which is really great. So that is super clutch. Okay, so that is what's happening inside of website. And that is the next tool, WordPress. Having Website Express activated, Website Pro with the upgrade is going to be super good for your business if you are looking to build a website. Now, let's talk about some other alternatives if you are not yet ready to build out a website, because I've spoken about this before a few years ago in the past, because conversion is very important to get your potential client or customer to make a conversion, to do something in order to bring them into your fold so you can connect with them and solve their problems, because that's what this is all about. We're here to solve problems. Business owners, we are here to solve problems. That's what we do. We solve problems and we get paid to solve problems. That's what it is that we do. So with that being said, do you necessarily need a website? Not necessarily a full-blown website. I do recommend that everybody has a website though, especially if you're in e-commerce. Like, you need a website if you're e-commerce, which most of the clients and customers that I work with are e-commerce clients that are looking to build a brand selling some sort of product of some sort, regardless if it is a print-on-demand product, whether it is, clothing that they make, skincare, whatever it may be. e-commerce, selling products online, you need a website. It makes sense to have a website. It's going to make your life so much easier to have a website. It's going to make your sales process passive if you have a website. Websites are super important for that. However, if you are someone who is offering services, a website, I personally think, is still important because it gives your potential clients and customers a place to see what you're up to. It's like welcoming someone to your home. It's your home on the internet to be like, this is where I live. This is me. And you get to go all out with your branding, with your colors, and make it feel like you. They get to have a virtual experience of who you are. And I think that is super, 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 super important. So I will always say you need a website, but do you need it out the gate? Is it the first thing you should be looking at? Not necessarily, especially if you're just getting started. You don't know if you're going to change your mind. You don't know if you're just trying a little thing and then you're like, not too sure, don't want to commit, just want to try a thing, which is completely fine. Like, you do not have to commit to the first business idea that you get. I'm telling you, I've done a lot of different businesses on and off. And it's a journey. There's a lot of things that happen with building a business because not only are you just building a business, you're building yourself. But that's another story for another day. So we ain't going to get into that right here, right now. But I did want to share with you some other alternatives. So creating a landing page. So this particular option, a lot of people use. Matter of fact, when we went to later.com, turns out they have a thing going on. There's a partnership. I don't know if Link in Bio bought Later or what's going on, because Link in Bio seems to be buying up a lot of companies, because there is a Link in Bio that I was loving. I think it's Koji. And as soon as I got into it and started testing it and feeling it out, Link in Bio went and snatched it up and purchased it and turned it into Link in Bio. So Link in Bio, if you've not already heard of it, obviously Link in Bio is probably one of the first link in bios that was ever created, where it's basically a landing page for you to put inside of Instagram, particularly because Instagram was stingy to say, hey, apparently they're not like that anymore, but once upon a time, they're very stingy. They're like, you can only have one link here. And there's people that have websites, but then they also have their YouTube channel. And then they might have another product or service that they're promoting or whatever it is. So you can see how it would get pretty messy with all these links all over the place. So with that being said, Link in Bio was created. Genius idea. So Link in Bio is something that you can use, which is going to allow you to have multiple links to multiple things that you can have going on there. Can you create your own LinkedIn bio on your website? Absolutely. And what's beautiful about it, it's branded to you. So it is going to be www.mywebsite.com, and you can create your LinkedIn bio however you want it to be. However, Link in Bio also does allow you to customize your domain name when you upgrade to their premium. So since LinkedIn Bio, there has been a plethora of other Link in Bio type businesses that have come up. One of the ones that's coming to me right now that I absolutely love, so it's another tool that you can check out, is called Milkshake. And I don't think there's an I or an A in spelling that. I'm not going to pull it up right now because I'm looking at the time and there's still a lot to cover. So we'll get back to that. But Link in Bio, or Milkshake, for example, is a link in bio that you can create. And what I like about it is very visually appealing. So if you really liked the way Wix looked, you're going to like Milkshake, because it's going to give you this beautiful appeal to your LinkedIn bio page. It's going to be very, very beautiful, very easy to navigate. I used it for a little bit. I absolutely loved it. And then I just made a link in bio on my own personal domain. So since then, with this whole rebrand and me taking some time off of social and coming back now, I have discovered some new ones. So one of the ones that I'm really liking, that I have been using for a little bit now, is beacons.ai. So I love them. Let's actually pull them up. Because I'm like, oh yeah, let's not pull up anymore. But we're going to pull up Beacons. Beacon. Is it beacons.ai? Yes, it is. We're going to pull up them because I like them. They do have a free version, and they also have a free version and a paid version, which allows you to do some additional stuff there. I'm just waiting for their page to load. I might as well share the tab as I'm waiting for it to load. Okay, there we go. So, oh, look at that. You get 2 months of Beacons Pro for free. Look at that. So, yeah, beacons.ai is really neat. I think they sent an email where they're going to have it set up where you can actually build out a whole entire website. It's going to be interesting to see how that goes. So I'm going to, stay updated. It is something that I use. I am also an affiliate with LinkedIn, well, not LinkedIn Bio, with beacons.ai. So I will definitely share my link. If you do want to try them out, definitely click my link. Let me know how you guys like them. And yeah, it just helps me to be able to create more content about more amazing tools. So thanks for that. Hey, girl, I didn't even know when you got here. I was just here chatting. Haynes and the girl, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Did you just get here? Or have you been here? Because I was just here chatting. But thank you so much for joining. So yeah, I think I'm almost about halfway through. And okay, maybe not halfway yet, but I'm super excited to continue sharing these tools. So link beacons.ai was the last one. Just got in. Okay, thank you. So yeah, I just wrapped up a ton of the options available within Crown Control. There are more tools within Crown Control that I'm going to go over now, and I'm super excited. And some of these things are free trials that have just been activated. So once you get a free Crown Control account, you'll have access to these trials to go in and test them out. So let's get back into it. So we are here inside of Crown Control. Your timing is good because I know you had some things within Crown Control that you've tried before. And this is the tab I want to share. Okay, so Crown Control. So it's highlighting a tool right now, QuickBooks. I personally have not used QuickBooks for my different accounting software, but this is one that you can connect directly to Crown Control if that's something you're interested in using. Okay, so inside of the dashboard here, it's going to give you access to your marketing funnel. And it's also going to show you the different products that you have activated. So the products that I spoke about earlier, like Royal Reputation, Imperial Voice, social marketing, if these were active within here, it would be shown inside of the products section here. Okay. Also, you have Inbox available inside of Crown Control. So this allows you to send messages to your clients and your customers right inside of the app. And it's a really great way to build up your CRM. So CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. And this is a great tool, especially if you're someone that is working with businesses, connecting with businesses for selling different products or services, and you're not using e-commerce. This is going to be a really great way to manage the different people that you are connected with. Now, because this Crown Control account that I'm showing you doesn't have any active customers listed within it, I can't show you the CRM portion, but that is something that is included within Crown Control. So that is a tool within Crown Control that you can use for your business. Some other CRMs that exist would be Hootsuite, which is another one that's super popular. And I have used them in the past. I really like them. There are a ton of other ones. I did not list more than Hootsuite for the purposes of this video because there's still quite a bit of tools to get through. So Hootsuite is an alternative that you can use as well. But if you are using Crown Control, there is a built-in CRM within Crown Control, which is, here it is right here. So contacts, as I said, there's not going to be anything in here. But this is going to be your CRM where you can go through, you can manage by the contacts or by companies, all within here. You can create them here. And what's neat about this is that whenever you have any conversations with any of these businesses or clients or customers, you can make notes within here. And it just helps you to stay on top of the conversations that you're having and make sure that you have an organized workflow. So say for example, you are someone that is selling a product or service to a business. I'll use cupcakes, for example, since Nzinga's in here. Okay, so say you're selling cupcakes to businesses. So what you would do, you can go in here, you can create the company, and whenever you have a conversation with a company, you can make a note like, oh, I spoke to ABC Company today about their cupcake order. They enjoyed it. They want to get a monthly subscription, for example, right? So that's what you could do for the CRM, just to make sure that you're keeping track of all the businesses that you've talked to. So say you also talked to 123 Business, but 123 Business, you weren't able to get a hold of them. You're going to give them a call back next week. That would be all included inside of the CRM. You'd be able to make notes about that in here and basically build your list. So so it's not like the pen and paper aspect of like, oh, who did I talk to? And then your pen ink runs out, and you know what I mean? It's digital. You can carry it anywhere that you want. If you're not aware, Crown Control can actually be also used as an app on your phone. So you can just carry it with you on your phone, access it. If you want to do calls on the go, connecting with businesses, it's right in there inside of Crown Control. Your CRM is there. And again, if you guys have any questions about this stuff, let me know and I'd be more than happy to assist you. So another really cool tool within Crown Control is this task manager. So you can actually go in here and create tasks for yourself. So if you're looking to build a system within your business, which that is exactly what I am working on right now, is systematizing everything with this whole rebrand and getting everything situated inside of Crown Control, you are able to go in and create tasks. So you can do to do. So for example, you need to follow up with ZBF company. You can put in here, follow up with ZBF company and schedule the time that you need to do it and how important is it for you to do it. Is it a high, medium, or low importance? And then if there's a particular person that you need to connect with, you can put their information in there and associate it to a company, create the task. So this is going to keep you on track to getting your things done. Okay, so I might do a separate video outlining this aspect of stuff. So yes, okay, exactly. Yes. Zinga, let's get it together. Let's get it done. I know I've been talking to you about systems and how I want to work out my systems, and Crown Control is really underrated. There's so much stuff you can do within Crown Control. So even going through and doing the 37 tools for your business live today is really helping me to get back reacquainted with what's really possible. And again, guys, Crown Control Basic is free. So you're getting this stuff for the free 99, where a lot of these things with other tools that are out there, they're paid. Okay. So next up is Executive Report. And this is a free report that you get access to every single week. So once your business is connected to Crown Control, you're going to be able to go in here and pull all the reports, weekly reports and monthly reports about how your business is performing online. So you'll be able to see if your website is connected through here, then, so for example, the website that would need to be connected would be your website through Website Express or Website Pro, as I shared earlier in the live. So this would be a WordPress website. And it shows you, see, it'll show you here, the traffic source was a referral through the website, right? It's going to show you how many page views, the bounce rate. But basically a bounce rate, it just means how long people are staying on your website. So if you have your website connected here through Crown Control, then you'll be able to have access to that information. It's going to show up within your report. This is showing you an overview of everything that happened. But then you can also look specifically on your website, as we did here, and then also manage your SEO. As we spoke about earlier, there is the listing builder, which I believe is being renamed to local SEO, which is going to allow you to see what your SEO, what's the word I'm looking for? Your SEO strategy has been doing, and you'll be able to pull all of that up. So if you use Google to plan out your search engine optimized keywords for your business, you can connect it here inside of Crown Control as well. So you can manage your SEO strategy and see when people are searching for your business, where you're popping up and what they're actually searching that's going to pull up your business. So that was a whole mouthful. Let me know if you have any questions about that. So that is what's happening inside of Executive Report. Now, the more tools that you have active within Crown Control, the more spaces within Executive Report are going to be highlighted. So because SEO is linked in here through the local SEO, through connecting with Google and your business profile, that's showing up here. And then also because the website is in there and active, that's showing up. So if you had Royal Reputation and Imperial Voice activated, they would also show up in here as well. So that covers that. So moving along to these other set of tools. So these tools, once you go inside of My Products, any tools that you have with ETB Digital will be here. So website, as I showed you, it's in here. It's going to be pinned right to the top because it's an active tool that you're using, and either you're getting it for free or you're paying for it. So it's going to be here. So Calendar Hero, I showed earlier, that's why these two are here and they're pinned, and you can come into My Products and launch your products from here. But here inside of My Products, you can also find additional products to help you run your business, which is going to move into the next category of business tools, which is going to fall under awareness, but also conversion. And these are going to be the email marketing type of tools that you can use for your business. So before I speak about these ones in here, let's speak about a couple tried and true tools that I've used in the past. Some of these have free versions, some of them have paid versions. I think a mixture of paid and free. So the first one I'm going to talk about for email marketing is MailChimp. I used to love MailChimp. I no longer love MailChimp. It's a long story. If you have questions about that, I can share a story time about MailChimp and why I personally don't use them, but a lot of people use them and a lot of people love them. So that would be the first tool that I would recommend to check out if you are looking to start an email marketing strategy. MailChimp's been in the game a long time. They know what they're doing. They've been doing it a long time. They offer a free version and a paid version. This is not sponsored. This is not an affiliate. I just know that they're one of the top ones out there doing their thing. Next up is MailerLite, which I loved MailerLite for a very, very long time until recently, which is another story for another day. I no longer use MailerLite. I actually had all my emails and everything on MailerLite for the longest time. And then one day I logged in and everything was gone. And that was very disconcerting to me. And I couldn't figure out how to get it off, like how to get it back, I mean. And then I noticed that they had changed their software. So when I went back to their old software, it was still there, but there was like no way to export it. And it was very annoying and very frustrating. And again, because of that, I'm starting from scratch. So it is what it is. I needed to switch over into using the same software that I'm using now anyways. So it is what it is. No love lost. They're great. I actually really do like them. I think they did make some changes with their landing pages and the way that stuff is set up. But I do really, 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 really like MailerLite. They have a free version and a paid version. I find them a little bit more cost effective than MailChimp, to be honest. So I don't know if anything's changed in regards to that. So that is the next tool that I would recommend for email marketing. Now, moving into these other tools that are available for free trials within Crown Control is going to be Constant Contact. So I did use Constant Contact very briefly, and I liked it. It, as it says here, is an all-in-one email and digital marketing platform. They also have some social media stuff integrated in there, if I remember correctly. So I'm pretty sure you can go in there and you can do like planning your social media to some social media networks within Constant Contact. And if you're not sure, you want to try it out, see how you like it, well, go ahead, check out Constant Contact. Included in Crown Control, you get a free 60-day trial. Next up is ActiveCampaign. I personally have never used ActiveCampaign. A lot of businesses, bigger businesses, use ActiveCampaign for their email marketing. So it's not something that I would necessarily recommend for a small business, mainly because it is expensive. It's very expensive in comparison to the alternatives that I mentioned. So if you do want to test the waters, If you have a bigger business and you feel like ActiveCampaign is the right fit for you, or you just want to kind of see what it has going on, there is a 14-day free trial included inside of Crown Control. So unlike the tools that I mentioned earlier, where they need to be manually activated, or like I said, I'm looking at compiling a promo for those tools that you guys can take advantage of. That would be available tomorrow if I do decide to proceed with that. But all the information in regards to this live, the PDF that I'll be creating with all these tools in there, will all be available inside of the ETV Digital community. The link will be in the description, and it'll be inside of the community as well. So moving along, these are some more of the free trial products that are available inside of Crown Control. So there's Unbounce. Now, Unbounce, there's a 14-day free trial. And as I was speaking about earlier about conversion and having a place to convert customers and clients, Unbounce is going to allow you to do that. They help you to create landing pages. So that's all they do with that is landing pages. So definitely check that out if that's something that you want to explore. You're looking to have a landing page as opposed to having a full-blown website right now. Check out Unbounce, try the free 14-day trial and see how it works for you. Next up is Website Optimizer. So Website Optimizer, you get a free 30-day trial. And what's really beautiful about this is that it is going to help you with your SEO game, okay? As I spoke about earlier, optimizing your website for search engine optimization is so important, and it is a free way to get traffic, to get people aware of you and what you do. So definitely check it out, try the free trial, see how you like it. Next up is Boomerang. So as I spoke about earlier, there's Movelo as a way to build customer awareness and to get customers to interact with your business by providing some type of loyalty discount or incentive, like a coupon code or something like that. Boomerang is the same type of feel. You get to create a loyalty program with them where you can offer discounts for them coming in and shopping with you. You want them to return, do more business with you. You can create some sort of loyalty program using Boomerang. So 14-day free trial is included inside of Crown Control. All right, conversion. Again, we're talking about building websites. You already know my tried and true is WordPress, as I shared earlier. But if you are looking to build a very large e-commerce website, or say you are already an existing business that has a brick and mortar store, and within your brick and mortar store, you have hundreds of thousands of products, and you want to build a very big website, and content marketing is not really that important to you, where with WordPress you can post blogs and things like that, which is why it's so good for search engine optimization. Well, then Pinnacle Cart might be more your way of doing things, and Pinnacle Cart is basically an e-commerce platform to build a website. So similar to not Pinterest, similar to Shopify is what I meant to say. So similar to Shopify, you're able to build out an e-commerce store using Pinnacle Cart. I used Pinnacle Cart very briefly, so a lot has probably changed since the time I used it, but there is a 14-day free trial if you would like to try it out. Next up is social status. So again, one of the first few topics that we discussed coming onto the live was talking about social media marketing and being able to schedule your content out. Social status allows you to do that. Not only does it allow you to schedule out your content, it also helps you to get in-depth reports. So although Crown Control does offer the executive report, as I shared, social status will give you in-depth reports about everything that's happening on your social media. And that is available inside of Crown Control on a 14-day free trial. If you want to test it out and see how you like it, I have tried social status and it gives a ton of information, like a lot of information. So if you are looking to get really deep into your social media strategy, I do highly recommend social status to test them out. I don't remember the different social media networks that it connects to. So I'm not sure if it connects to TikTok and Pinterest, but I do know it connects to Instagram for sure. I do remember it connecting to Instagram, and it does provide a lot of information. So definitely check out the 14-day free trial if that is something that you would like to look into. Next up is visual visitor, web ID, and person identification. So this is basically something that you can connect to your website, which is going to allow you to connect with your potential clients and existing clients to see who's actually coming to your website. I personally have not yet used this particular tool, and I don't think I would recommend it for smaller businesses. This is more for larger businesses if you are trying to get more information on everyone that is coming to your website. So if you want to see what it does and see if it's a good fit for you, definitely check out the free 14-day trial. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this so far. We're getting close to the finish line. We've discussed a lot of tools today, and I think we're going to be able to wrap up a little bit earlier than I thought. So that's great. Then we'll have some time for Q&A if there are any questions. And to let me know if there's any questions that you have. And yeah, let's carry on swiftly and professionally. All right, so that kind of wraps up what's available here within Crown Control for tools. I did show the business profile, which is what my business is here, and store. This is just going to be any of the products that are available through the agency. So as right here, the 37 tools trial promo. So that is there. I'm still working on it. There are some other products in here that you can purchase. See this Calendar Hero, it's in here for free. There are some other paid options in here, but we won't get into that because I'm not here to talk about all the paid options. I'm here to talk about different options that are available. And I'm showcasing mainly the options, the tools that are available for free that you can upgrade to if you so choose to do so. So, all right, great. No questions. Thank you. So to wrap it up, I'm going to give you just a few more. I'm going to make sure I went over all the different tools here. I feel like I missed out a couple. So let's take a quick look. Okay, how can I forget this tool? Now, this tool is Boss. Okay, we're going to talk about this. I guess there's a reason why I saved this one for last. Okay, so one tool, there's another tool that I skipped out actually, is Moz. It's M-O-Z. So actually, let's pull up that quickly and take a look at that. So this is Moz.com. And what's neat about this site, this would be kind of similar to Executive Report, because what it's going to show you, and it looks like they offer a free trial. So this is not sponsored. This is not an affiliate, but this is a website that's been around for a very, very, very long time. And this is like reporting software that is going to help you to understand what's happening inside of your business. As I did say, Executive Report does outline some of these things, and there are some other softwares that are available on the premium end inside of Crown Control that we offer through ETB Digital that you could try out. But Moz helps you with your search rankings. So it helps you to build up your SEO. But as you can see, it is not a free option. So that is a tool that's really great just to get more information about how you're doing online, what your online presence is saying. Helps you when you are trying to figure out what keywords you should try to rank for. So this is a really great tool to have. Another tool that is good for this is Ahrefs. This one here. So, okay, I'm searching for Ahrefs, but I got the other one first, which is a little funny. But Ahrefs is another thing too that helps you with search engine optimization for your website. So you can do all of these great things. So you can audit your site, all these things here. I just don't know if there is a free version. I think there used to be a free version, but I'm not sure if that still exists. Again, not sponsored or anything like that. Definitely check them out if you are looking to optimize your search engine rankings online. And then the other one that I was going to mention, this other tool for doing that, is SEMrush, which is right at the very top. It's pretty funny that I searched for Ahrefs and they were right up there. So you already know they are using their advertising money very well. And as you can see, they do have a free trial. So for search engine optimization, reporting, similar to what Executive Report does, but more in depth, and looking for something outside of what's available through ETB Digital, as we do offer some premium options. SEMrush is another one that you can check out for that. As well, there is one called, it's escaping me right now. I didn't write this one down, so this is actually a bonus, but it's owned by Neil Patel, who is an OG digital marketer. And he recently purchased one of these tools for search engine optimization. So this tool, I actually wasn't going to share these two tools. So these are bonus tools, actually. So there is a tool called Answer the Public, I believe it's called. And we're going to go to the site because it's going to remind me of what the other website is that Neil Patel owns and why he actually purchased Answer the Public. Because this was a recent acquisition for him. Let's see. I don't remember. Why can't I remember what his other business is? I thought it said it on here the last time I came to Answer the Public. It said what his other business was, but I can't remember. I'm sorry, guys. It's escaping me right now. I'm getting the biggest brain fart in regards to this, but he had another something about insights where basically it did the same thing. It would allow you to see where you rank online. If I remember it, I will add it inside of the community. But he recently purchased Answer the Public, which kind of does the same thing, where you're able to look into Google for certain keyword to find out how people are interacting with that keyword, what questions they have about that keyword. So this is really good for content creation. When you're looking to create content, Answer the Public is a great way to go ahead and do that. So he basically optimized this to be more like his site that I can't remember the name of, where you can get 3 daily searches. And his site that, for whatever reason, the name is escaping me, before he purchased Answer the Public, kind of did the same thing. And it was really, really a great tool for content creation, being able to figure out what your potential clients and customers would be searching. Now, another one that is really great for doing the same thing is called, I think it's called Ask Socrates. No, it's Answer Socrates. Answer Socrates. Yes. So this is an alternative, and this one allows you to adjust by country. And basically, right now, if you look, hockey, for example, is a really big topic right now. It's getting 20K searches per month. And if you look for more questions, you can actually look to see what people are asking about hockey. So you can go in here and you can change the keyword. If you don't want to use hockey, you can use whatever your industry is, and put your industry in here. And then you can search within Canada or whatever country you want to search in. So if you live in Brazil, you live in Costa Rica, United States, wherever, you can put it in there. You can even filter by language. So based on whatever your topic is, and you can look to see what people are actually asking. So in this case with hockey, people are asking, are hockey pucks frozen? Are hockey rinks open? So they're asking all these questions. So if your business is in the hockey niche, you can use some of these questions to help you figure out the keywords you should be including into your content marketing. So that way it's going to help you drive traffic to your website, and it's going to improve your search engine optimization. So major key. Okay, so that is one that you can use. And the tried and true one that I absolutely love is Google Trends. Because Google Trends, we already know, Google Trends is one of the top websites, or Google is one of the top websites that people use when they're searching for anything. So, for example, right now in Canada, Lakers, everybody wants to know about the Lakers. So if we explore the Lakers, it's going to show you within Canada in the past day how many people are searching for the Lakers. And then you can figure out where exactly people in Canada are searching for the Lakers. So in the Northwest Territories, that's where it's most popular. So this is a really great way to figure out what you should be posting, what type of content you should be creating when you're working on your content marketing strategy. These are some tools to take a look at. And of course, I talked about one of the most underrated social media networks of all times, which is Pinterest. And Pinterest also has its own trends situation here, where you can actually go onto Pinterest and see what is trending. So that way, whatever you post on Pinterest can pop up. Furthermore, Pinterest does this thing every year called Pinterest Predicts, which allows you to go in and explore the trends that are actually big on Pinterest, that they're predicting are going to be big on Pinterest. So for example, let's look at this, Blue Beauty. So if you are a beauty business, you can use this to help you decide what type of content you should be creating to get individuals to check out your content. So those are some tools that I actually was not planning on sharing today, but there's some bonuses there. So I hope that that helps. The last three tools, the Google Trends and the Pinterest Predicts, I hope those ones are beneficial for you if you are looking to do content marketing and improve your search engine optimization. So we had some extra time, so I could throw out some extra tools. And then the last but not least tool that we're going to talk about, well, actually, there's a couple more tools before I get to this one, but it's in the same category. It's going to be about graphic design and your branding, because you want to make sure that you're having a cohesive brand so that when people see something from your page, your website, they get that feel to say like, oh, this is this person. So it's not only about the colors that you use, it's also about your tone of voice, the style of your voice, like the way you write your copy, your brand pillars. There's a lot of things that go into branding, but ultimately the aesthetic of your brand is my favorite part of branding. So this is the colors part of it, even though it's not the only part of it, it is the colors and aesthetic part of this. So to get your brand up and popping aesthetically, especially if you may not have the finances to invest in doing, say, a logo or having a designer work on these things for you, if you do have that available and you're wondering where you can work with a designer, hello, UTV Digital, hit us up and we can get that sorted out for you. But we also do recommend a lot of these other tools, which are really great. And it kind of depends on your skill level. So I, for the longest time, have been an Adobe snob for many, many years. I love Adobe. So Photoshop, especially, was something that I used a lot of. And I'm going to give you a quick little story time because we have a little bit of time here. A few years ago, when I had wanted to start on a new business, I lost my computer. My computer crashed. I lost everything. So I didn't have access to Photoshop. And the Photoshop that was available on my phone was a little trifling. I didn't really like it as much. And there was a lot of different Photoshop tools that I could get on my phone. So basically, long story short, Photoshop wasn't really giving what it was supposed to give at that time for me. So I had to find some alternatives. So I do love Photoshop. It's amazing, but it's not the easiest tool to navigate, especially if you aren't very tech savvy. Long story short, I've not used a desktop version of Photoshop in a while, and there were some other options that I got an opportunity to explore. And I'm not going to mention any of the video editing software stuff out there right now, just because I did do a video on it on Instagram. So if you're not following on Instagram, this is your incentive to go follow on Instagram and check out that post. But there are a lot of different tools out there that you can use. Now, a cool new tool that I have not yet tried, but I might try because a lot of people are talking about it, is called Kittl. So actually, let's look it up right now. But I feel like Kittl was inspired by this other tool that I used to not love, that I absolutely now do love. And I know Nzinga can co-sign this, because Nzinga was like, girl, you are sleeping on this tool. And she ain't never lied, because they definitely came up a whole lot since then. So tool is Kittl. It says unleash your creative power, and you do have an ability to try it for free. Like I said, I personally have not tried it. I've seen a lot of different videos about it on YouTube, and it seemed very similar to another one that I'm going to talk to you about, except it seems like it can do a little bit more. It's giving this other one, which Nzinga already knows what it is, a run for its money right now, because I was looking at some of the things that it can do and I was like, wow, okay, that's pretty amazing. So I have not yet tried Kittl. It is on my list of things to do. So I might even do a little review or a tutorial video. Let me know if that's something you would be interested in seeing. And yeah, we can maybe get into that. But the tried and true, okay, the tried and true. We got to talk about the tried and true that I never used to like, but now I'm absolutely in love with it. I did talk about this in the video that I had posted on Instagram that talked about video editing software. And it is my good beloveds. Do you like the suspense I'm giving? It's Canva. It is Canva. It is Canva. Canva has come a long way. It's come a long way. When I didn't have Adobe Photoshop to save my life, Canva was there. And although it was not working the way I wanted it to, and I really wanted to throw my phone out of the window because it didn't really work as well on mobile as it did on desktop, and I hated that about it. But the love and hate relationship shifted when I realized that I can literally do pretty much everything on Canva. I personally do not love Canva for logos for various reasons, but you can make a good logo on Canva if you know how. I have made quite a few cool logos on Canva, if I say so myself. If you are wanting some behind the scenes or tutorials on how to make a beautiful logo inside of Canva, I'd be more than happy to share, because Canva and I are homies now. I love Canva so much that I pay for their pro. So kudos to Nzinga, because she definitely was like, girl, you need to just give Canva another try. And I did, and I love it. And I mess with Canva on a regular basis. It's very easy to use. I streamline it across all of my devices. And the thing that I love about Canva is a lot of the tools that I shared with you today are available through Canva. So we talked about conversion, having some place to convert clients. Although you're not going to get a full-blown, amazing, dope website that you can sell products on, Canva creates amazing landing pages. It creates amazing link in bio pages. They have templates. So if you're someone that's like, I'm not design savvy, I don't know how to do none of this, you can go on Canva and use one of their templates. I still use Canva templates for quick little things that I want to do. If I'm trying to create content and I have like 10 minutes to get it up and done, I'm not going to go and start from scratch. Although I do make a lot of stuff from scratch when I'm creating content and I am creating products and stuff to sell. Yeah, absolutely. I go in and I create it from scratch and do all of that inside of Canva. But I'm telling you, their templates are so amazing. They have great templates. And their framework is getting easier to use. They've integrated AI in there now, which makes designing even easier. A lot of the editing tools are design integrations that are actually similar to tools that are available inside of Photoshop. But now, because of their AI integration, it's easier to use than using Photoshop. So I'm telling you, Canva is it's boss. It's pretty boss. You can do a lot of great things in Canva. And although this is not sponsored, I am affiliated with Canva. So in the PDF, I'll probably drop my link. So if you want to support and help me continue spread the love of Canva, like pretty much 70% of YouTube, I would love to participate. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Those are the 37 plus tools because I'm pretty sure we did about 42 if I was counting correctly. Um, but yeah, those are the tools. And I hope you enjoyed this live. I hope it brought you joy. I hope you learned something new. And if there's any other questions that you have, definitely feel free to let me know. You are able to connect with this replay. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it up on YouTube, but it will definitely be available inside of the ETB digital community, along with the PDF download to help you sort through all of what I shared today. So I'm super excited. And yay! Thank you for being a part of the community in Zynga. Thank you for being here today on the live and for rewatching. I appreciate that. I'm probably going to leave it up on YouTube for now, but it will definitely be available in the community if I decide to unlist it on YouTube. So anybody inside of the ETB digital community, if you want to rewatch, it'll be there for you, along with the PDF, which will be available by tomorrow. So thank you so much for being here. And I can't wait to create more great content for you, do more lives for you. There is a masterclass coming up soon, so definitely go ahead to the community, nos.io/ETB digital. The link will be in the bio. And yeah, all the other good stuff will be included in the PDF, so look out for that. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.